Welcome to the final more of 2022. I'm pleased that you joined us as we create our ideal school lunches using only $15.
$15 is a lot to take to school lunch. I mean, we used to take $3, but we're old. We're old.
Well, it's a figurative $15.
It's figurative.
It kind of
People aren't actually spending $15 on school lunch.
Yeah.
You want to check a voicemail?
I do, yeah.
Is this the right number? Wait, I don't know if this is the right number.
It was.
Wait, am I talking to no one?
No.
I don't think that's the right number. Maybe I should just...
The weirdest part of this whole thing is that David just screamed, yeah.
Am I talking to no one? Yes, it's a voicemail.
Yeah, friggin' what's up? Freaking what's up? That's my new catchphrase for 2023. I'm just giving you a teaser.
Oh, I wish we could undo that one.
So what do we have here? We've got $15 to spend on a school lunch. Let's start here at the bottom.
Drinks.
For $1, we can get Capri Sun, chocolate milk carton, bug juice. Don't know what that is. Kool-Aid Burst, Sunny D.
So are you gonna go, are you going back to your school brain? Are you going like if you got to go like eat lunch with your kid today and you were gonna like try to put together a meal for a middle-aged man that you are?
I think my answer is the same no matter what.
I was gonna say the same thing. I kind of feel like the fact that you have these options.
Let's just go through all of them though. That's kind of what I was gonna do.
Okay.
At $2, we got Goldfish String Cheese Fruit Roll-Ups, Dunkaroos, and Teddy Grahams. $3, the dessert category, Zebra Cakes, Nutty Buddy, Brownie, M&M Cookie, and Ho-Hos.
So this is sort of like maybe you're bringing some stuff and maybe you're buying some stuff. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the concept.
Why'd you skip $1?
He didn't. You were just speaking to you.
Well, no, can I tell you what was
yourselves.
Yeah,
happening?
What show were y'all doing?
Something really weird happened that we were all involved in that you weren't.
Okay.
So remember when I was like, the weirdest part is that David screamed, yeah.
Yeah.
Because literally all of us, like 10-ish people, turned and looked at David as he screamed, yeah, in the voicemail section.
And it wasn't him.
And then David is claiming, he adamantly claims he did not scream yeah, even though all of us adamantly claimed that he did.
So you're telling me that it was on the voicemail or David is throwing his voice?
I think we need to play the voicemail again.
Yep.
Not all of it though? Just to the part
Is this
where...
the right number? Wait, I don't know if this is the right number.
Everybody stay quiet, David.
Wait, am I talking to no one? I don't think that's the right number. Maybe
Hey, David!
David, you screamed yeah! No, you literally
I didn't hear it.
screamed yeah, and all of us
I
looked
did.
at
I
you.
heard it. I heard it, yeah.
David,
You
I'm
heard
with
yeah
you.
just now?
No. I heard it the first time when he actually said it.
I didn't hear it either time, and I'm with David on this. You know what? I believe you, David. Hashtag believe David.
Okay, $4.
Okay, I'm sorry that I missed the $1.
Yeah, it was drinks. Link did say bug juice, and then he followed that with I don't know what that is.
Okay.
So?
Thank you for catching us up on that one.
$4.
We're now at $4 sides.
French fries, tater tots, apple slices with peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
Hummus and veggies, and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
And then finally, our entrees, our $5 mains, PB&J, turkey and cheese sandwich, French toast sticks, crazy bread and marinara sauce.
Crazy bread.
And pizza. Y'all taking crazy bread to school?
That's like Little Caesars?
You're gonna get escorted home.
Okay, so
First thing I'll say, I know 100% I'm getting pizza because that is unequivocally for me the best school lunch that you can have. It's always great. I would have had it every single day. In high school, when they got that Trojan Cafe in the middle of the lunchroom
that was revolutionary.
with the triangle pizza, I got it every day.
Yeah.
In addition to anything else I got, I always got a slice of pizza.
Do you know how they snuck that in?
Yeah, in a big horse.
In a big horse. I'm gonna have to go with now. If you get one from each category, that's
No.
you're spending your $15.
But yeah, but I'm just saying,
But
you could do three entrees.
You could double up. You could triple up on just entrees. I am going to circle PB&J because there is just something about like a 4-hour-old PB&J wrapped up. The way that jelly just kind of soaks into that white bread, and then you flip it over, and it's just like it becomes this like swamp of a thing.
It's a swamp thing.
I just love it.
I appreciate it.
I miss that.
And I think that there's something about the magic of a PB&J, but I don't think I can get through the middle of a day with just eating something sweet. It feels like nothing happened.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? It feels like I know there's protein in the peanut butter, but it just feels like nothing actually happened, like in terms of like spiritual eating. You know
What
I'm
was
saying?
your
Yeah.
You might have said this already because
Definitely
I
the
was
most
dealing
savory
with,
one,
David,
pizza.
but Link, what was your like go-to, like your repeated lunch? Did you have a repeated like this is my sandwich? Was it PB&J?
There was a rotation. There was PB&J. There was if we had hamburger helper the night before, then
You
that
want to put it on a sandwich?
that would make its way into my thermos the next day. My thermos game was
You
strong.
had a hamburger thermos.
My thermos gay. I had a gay thermos.
Yeah, right.
My thermos game was strong.
full of hamburger helper.
And so yeah, I love me some cheeseburger hamburger helper the next day. It was better. Just like I'm saying that
It
the
congeals.
PB&J was better.
Yeah, it
So
does
you
congeal.
didn't have a. That's for some reason that's
else did I?
surprising to me that you weren't like yes, every day I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and this.
I mean, I never ate school lunch. Like I had to eat it from home.
Yeah.
So that kind of checks out, right? But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
I guess I was
Sometimes I would have like a ham and mayonnaise ham and cheese mayonnaise sandwich.
okay. So
No
there was
mustard.
variety.
No mustard.
I feel like in my childhood, I had just way too many PB&Js. And when you have them
Yeah.
like that often, you're like, I don't like this. But a lot of times when you revisit things like that from your childhood, you're like, oh, this is delicious because I haven't had it in 20 years, you know? So I didn't know if you were in the mindset of, you at that time or you now. But I think
Well, I've
maybe you
answered that
now.
question again. That you missed that with the David thing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
'cause
said-
asked the
I
same
didn't
thing.
miss that. I didn't miss that, but I wanted to clarify the PB&J.
My
I guess I'm
answer-
just talking about my
answer
relationship
was-
with PB&J.
My answer was it's
It's the same thing. Yeah.
I largely agree with that.
When I moved to the apples, like I'm tempted to go with apple slices, but that's too much peanut butter. I
You're
wouldn't.
just such a sweet tooth, man.
I would like to get, and I'm not normally a sweet tooth, but
But
I just want to.
you're identifying yourself as one. You're
Can I-
outing yourself right now.
Can I give a shout out to apple slices with peanut butter mixed? Like mix the peanut butter with honey, and then slice you some apples. I want to give a shout out to that. I'm gonna go. I gotta go with tater tots. I mean, that's classic. I gotta do that.
I am agreeing with you. Now we spent $9, friend. But the reason I'm going with tater tots is not because they're better than French fries. Because let me just say that I think that generally speaking, they are not as good as French fries. But I'm at school. And the thing about
Yeah.
the way they do things at school sometimes is, even though I ate all of it, sometimes they don't get things right. But tater tots are really, really hard to screw up. They're just, if you fry them or put them in the oven, whatever you do, they come out so uniform.
I've got to skip down here to drinks because I know I gotta have some chocolate milk to go with my PB&J.
Well,
Like
we're tracking at this point.
that is a really great combo. You got to put those together.
Now, I would say if we had sweet acidophilus milk, I taught Stevie about that on our podcast. She had never heard of it.
I've heard of it. I never tried it because I was like, does it taste like acid? What does it taste like?
I just like the fact that it started with sweet ass. But the thing is that
what is
sweet
it?
acidophilus, it's just a different kind of milk that has like a different bacteria in it. It tastes just like regular milk. It just comes in a red box, and you know me, if it's different, I like it. So, but chocolate milk, was my next thing. It was like, I'm gonna do the chocolate milk.
Chocolate
while
milk
you're
at school was not good though.
Well, it was better than anything else that's on this list. I just don't like fruity drinks. And that's what everything else is.
I know when I go here, I've got to get fruit roll-ups. I love
So we're at $10.
the taste of a fruit roll-up.
Nope. This is starting to get, maybe this is a little bit too cheesy, but I'm gonna tell you what I would do.
You getting a string cheese?
I'm gonna have that pizza with all that cheese. I'm gonna have that chocolate milk with all that dairy, and then I'm gonna throw in and I'm not gonna pull it, I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna bite it, just straight down, just like that.
What about Sunny D? Can we talk a little bit about how
It's a chemical.
it's wrong? Something's wrong about it.
It's not, it was only something I experienced at neighbors' houses. It seems like all the neighbors had it. You didn't have it.
It's like,
did you?
It's the Yoo-hoo of orange juice, you know? It's like you want chocolate milk and you end up with Yoo-hoo. You really got to adjust your expectations.
The Nicholsons had it.
It's the sweet acidophilus of milk.
I liked it when
of
I
orange
liked it
juice.
at other people's homes just because I liked experimenting with their refrigerators.
What was, I'm trying to, there's something that only Sunny D had that was like some sort of a taste experience. It's not medicinal, and you said it was what, artificial? It's definitely artificial tasting.
Yeah, it tastes like, again, it tastes like something if they needed to get orange juice on a long trip through space.
Right.
But it couldn't be orange juice. It had
Without
to be,
using-
It had to be something chemically made.
Oranges or juice, they had to make
You
orange
can have no juice or oranges, but please make orange juice. And then they make Sunny D.
So you got $3 to spend, so do I.
Before we make that last choice, we want to remind you, we make podcasts here at Mythical Entertainment. And you know what? You should check out the last episode of Ear Biscuits, of 2022, before the break on Monday, the 19th of December. Okay.
I got to figure out what else I'm gonna eat here though. All right, so we got $3.
No, before you get, you're talking about this, the medicinal taste of Sunny D.
That wasn't the right word, but yeah.
No, but a manufactured thing. Has anybody seen the John Green Dr. Pepper TikTok?
No.
It is. First of all, it made me frightened with how good he was at taste testing. And I was like, please don't start doing this. Don't take this from us. You're too good at it. But
He was
the way
describing it.
He did that classic thing where you've got the 5 drinks that you can't see and straws coming up, and it was Diet Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, and then 2 knockoffs, like, one made out of stevia or whatever. And he got them all right. But the way he waxed eloquent about Dr. Pepper I already like John a lot. It made me love him. And it was like he totally gets why Dr. Pepper is good and the way he describes it. And you just go watch it. I'm not going to try to re-articulate what he said, but it was specifically because it doesn't taste like anything from nature. And that's specifically what makes it so great. And the guy behind it and stuff, and he just, he basically did like a Fault in Our Stars moment, but it was about Dr. Pepper.
I hate Dr. Pepper.
And but I think that you'll understand why people like it when you listen to him talk about it. And it might make you feel differently about it.
Okay.
Because you might be able to see it from a different angle.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what Sunny D is kind of like, but Sunny D doesn't actually work in the same way, in my opinion.
It is a good idea to just occasionally sun your D.
You talking about perineum sunning?
Yeah.
Perineum? And what is the correct word for taint? Perineum? I think perineum sunning has been debunked.
Well, it sure does feel good.
You can get skin cancer down there if you sun your taint too much. That skin's not made to get sun.
Well, I didn't. You're stretching my. I said sun the D. I didn't say sun the P.
Okay, so you're not specifically leaning back,
bending over, or whatever you have to do that.
It depends on where the sun is. You also don't want to
It's
overstunt
like
your
stop
G.
mid backflip.
Yes.
That's not something.
Well, it's
that,
really stop mid back somersault. Just
Yeah,
Google
but-
perineum sunning, and
it's
you'll see
hard
all
to-
the diagrams.
It's hard to stop mid backflip. You know, that's like pausing a video. $3, Rhett. Wrap it up. I'm tempted to go with Nutty Buddy, especially after it was left off of the Little Debbie Gut Check episode. I'm still very sorry that we did that. But again, that's a lot of peanut butter. I don't want any more sweets.
And
You know what? I
don't
need
really
some
have-
cheese in my life. I don't have any cheese. I feel like the cheese for me goes with the tater tots. So I'm gonna go
The
with
cheese goes with the tater tots?
I don't like. Well, here's what I would do. I would eat the PB&J and drink the milk. Then I would move to the tater tots with the string cheese. And then for dessert, I would have a fruit roll up. And now I need another drink. I really like a Capri Sun. It's challenging to skewer. It's dangerous.
Yep.
Like
You're getting a second drink.
Well,
you do like being hydrated.
milk is not really
Not really a drink.
milk is more than a drink. It's like,
But you're at school and you've got the water fountain. Just remember that.
well, I only have $1 left, so I have to go with a drink.
Oh, because you did get the string cheese.
I'm gonna go with the Capri Sun.
Okay, I think I am.
And I'm gonna save it for after school, so I have something to look forward to while I'm afraid that my mom's gonna forget to pick me up.
Oh, that's sad, Link.
She never did.
Mine did.
I mean, she
walked
never.
home.
My mom didn't pick me up from school. She would pick me up from the babysitters, and she never not picked me up.
Never not pick me.
But I was so scared that she wasn't.
I like, in as much as I'm a
Sipping on
savory
that
man,
Capri Sun.
I like to end my meal with a sweet experience. And brownies can be very, very unpredictable, and that's what makes me very hesitant to not
Yeah,
just do it.
brownies are the most unpredictable food experience you can have.
Why do you find that funny? You don't think brownies are unpredictable?
What?
Brownies are the most unpredictable food experience.
That
you
is
can have.
that is an extreme statement.
If somebody says, "Hey, I've got a brownie for you,"
Marinate on that over the break.
here's a brownie, and then you're like, "Okay, let me see it,"
Yeah.
and then you look at it and you're like, and you're judging it, and you're like, "Okay,
Yep.
that's gonna be too dry.
Mm-hmm.
That's too thin. Oh, that's too crunchy. You gave me a corner one." And then you eat
It's
it,
undercooked.
and then you're like, "This was a mistake." But I'm gonna go
What'd you
off
hide in
of
it?
what I'm seeing in the picture, and I think this looks like a good brownie, and
Fudgy
it would
one?
be better than the other option. So I'm ending with a nice, solid brownie.
Okay.
And when
there
I
you
say
have it.
brownies are unpredictable, I'm also talking about the Girl Scout ones. You remember those?
You talking about?
Are you talking about like the
Girl Scouts
brownies, like the
themselves?
young Girl Scouts? Or are you talking about
Yeah, they're unpredictable.
They're
Yeah,
unpredictable.
yeah.
I've never been able to predict
Oh
the
yeah, I
next
only
move of
went
a brownie.
for like a few different sessions and dropped right out of that.
Yeah.
Weren't
Is
saying
it
that
like
for me.
brownies is equal to Cub Scouts? Is
Yeah.
it pre-Girl Scouts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Help us win some Signal Awards. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach and Best Friends Back, all right, are nominated, and we need your votes, so click on the link in the description.